Good day, ladies and gentlemen. So this is now our fourth week of video run through for our EAPP or English for Academic and Professional Purposes subject. So our focus for the first or the fourth week of our EAPP, this is supposed to be week number 4, is on the outlining of reading text in various disciplines. So we are going to look into what outline is and how to do properly our outlines of different academic texts from various or different disciplines or subjects. So we have very simply one MELC for this week, which is to outline reading text in various disciplines. By the end of this week, you are expected to be able to know how to outline reading texts given or taken from different subjects. Okay? So we will start off with identifying what outlining is. Okay? What is outlining? How do we understand outlining and outline? According to your module, an outline is a tool which helps you organize ideas for papers. When properly developed, an outline shows logical relationships between ideas. Furthermore, from other sources, outline is identified as a map of your essay. It shows what information each section or paragraph will contain and in what order they must appear. Most outlines use numbers and or bullet points to arrange information and convey points. We will see that later. And another definition of an outline is the division of a whole into several parts. So you're breaking down an entire text into smaller pieces. The structure of a whole is the arrangement of its parts. With a good structure, the parts fit together to give a well recognizable whole. So it's breaking down a bigger text into smaller details, okay, and arranging them together in order to make the same sense as the whole text. Gin-chop-chop mo ang isa ka text, pero build mo, gin-structure mo, ang ginpang-chop-chop mo nga pieces in order to make sense out of the pieces, even if hindi na siya kasing laba sang original nga text. So, actually daw ginutod mo siya, gin-summarize mo man siya, pero you're not summarizing in sentence form already. You're putting them down, noting them down in details. What are the purposes of using an outline? Okay? We use an outline because we want to first and foremost organize ideas. This is understood as the best way to organize ideas because we number them, just like what you see on our screen, 1, 2, 3. So it's very easy to understand which detail would come first, which one falls under where, and all that. Okay? Next, we use outline to make logical connections between our ideas and to construct an overview of a speech or a paper. So we are going to see it or the whole text in a smaller, more comprehensive view. Daw ginutod naman siya gyapon, daw gin-summarize naman siya gyapon, pero hindi na siya budlay basahon because hindi na siya naka-prose, rather naka-itemize na siya per detail. Okay? We have here the process of outlining. Okay? We have before you start, and then while doing the outline. Okay? Before you start, you have three things that you must consider. Determine the purpose, create your thesis, and determine your audience. So when you determine your purpose, it is very important that you should know why you are doing the text, why you are writing the text, why the author wrote the text. Is it either to tell a story, to give information, to evaluate, or to persuade? You should be able to know what this or what is the purpose of the author and what your purpose is in creating a speech. Then you must identify the thesis statement what is the thesis statement or the topic sentence? It is the main idea that you are looking for in the text, the very gist, the very root, the very heart of the text, the main idea. It could be on the start, it could be on the middle, it could be on the end of the text, or it could even be implied within the text. Okay? Then you must also determine your audience, who will be reading, who will be listening in that speech. Because the type of approach that you have to do in writing or saying the speech, delivering the speech, will depend upon the type of audience for which you created them. If academically competent ang audience mo, then you must be able to make your speech, you must be able to make your writing academic also. But if it is for casual, more masa na type of audience, then perhaps medyo mapanubo-nubo man ang levels ng imo nga ginagamit nga language, no, or approach of delivery sa text na ginasulat mo or sa speech na imo gina-deliver. Then, when doing the outline, you must consider brainstorming, organizing ideas into groups, logically arranging the ideas in each group into major and minor details, and to make main and subtopic headings. This is the best way for you to be able to organize an outline. Identify what is the main topic, then what could be subtopics under this main topic, and what are details after each subtopic. Usually, in a text, in an academic text, there is, of course, a major topic. And this major topic has or is being supported by minor subtopics. The subtopics are further supported, explained, uh, added with details and examples. Okay, those are the usual arrangement of uh, an academic text. Now, what are outlining formats that could be used in doing an outline? We have formal outlines and informal outlines. Formal outlines are more traditional and structured. They follow a set pattern and use a combination of Roman numerals, letters, and then numbers to show the hierarchy of information based on the major details and minor details or ideas. Whereas informal outlines are less structured, but they still present an overview of the placement of information in a reading text. Okay? Example of a formal outline, we have this formula. There is a main idea, usually with a big or a Roman numeral, a capital Roman numeral that starts with 1. Then under each or under the main idea, there are subtopics which are labeled with big or capital letters based on the arrangement in the alphabet. And after its supporting detail, there are also minor supporting details which are labeled with another set naman of numbers or Roman numerals. Okay? So kung nakita ninyo, naghahagdan-hagdan siya. Pero may gin-identify nga mga details, no, which are of equal value. Like ang tanan nga mga Roman numeral nga naka-small, no, they are minor supporting details. Ang tanan nga naka-capital letters, they are major supporting details. Ang tanan nga naka-capital Roman numerals are main ideas. So may hierarchy, no? May organization ang pinaka-importante, medyo importante, kag less importante. Then kung balik naman siya, no, base sa unod sang text. Then we have the informal outline. Sa informal outline niya, malista mo lang siya, okay na. No? Wala man siya kinahanglan nga gina-organize according to anong pattern, basta ginalista mo lang siya. Main idea, then supporting idea sa dalam sina. Regardless sa kung di indira ang mauna sa ila. So here we proceed now to your graded assessment. We have 4 activities, but only 2 activities will be included in your answer sheet. Tandaan, activity 1 lang kag activity 4 ang content sa answer sheet. Amo lang na ang ibalik ninyo. So what is activity 1? Activity 1, you are supposed to read this text. Okay? Becoming a landscape architect. And then you are going to create a formal outline and an informal outline based on this text. Okay? If you've chosen a career in landscaping, you're in luck. Landscaping is one of the fastest growing career fields today, with more people looking into programs in landscape architecture than ever before. First of all, what does a landscape architect do? These professionals are responsible for planning and designing parks, areas around highways, personal properties, industrial and corporate sites, as well as housing subdivisions. Landscape architects can choose from a variety of areas to specialize in, helping them find the type of locations and projects that suit their interests and lifestyle. What about the pay? You may be pleased to learn that the average pay for landscape architects is between $50,000 and $60,000 a year, depending on the education, job type, and location. Pay, of course, will also depend on your experience. Those interested in this career will need to find a good educational program that sets up internships and cooperative experiences that provide hands-on experience that will be invaluable when searching for a job. Are you wondering how to get started? The first step is to look at requirements posted on job advertisements. Attending a good program at an accredited school is a must. You will also need to learn about the different tests or exams you will be required to take to become a licensed or certified to work as a landscape architect. Finding a career that is right for you takes time and determination. If you enjoy working in a design field and being outdoors, you may have found your match as a landscape architect. Okay? So, the focus of this text is all about landscape architects. How to become a landscape architect. How will you outline this text in a formal and an informal way? Okay? That is what you're going to write on your answer sheet. Then we have activity 2 on your Mojo, which is not part of your answer sheet. It's actually a reflection. You may answer this for your own purpose. What are things that you do not understand in this module or week number 4? Then we have activity 3, which is supposed to be uh, done in partners. But of course, because it is difficult right now to do partner sharing, we will forego with activity number 3 and instead proceed to activity number 4. Using what have you learned from the lesson, write an essay regarding what is the importance of outlining, how does it help you in understanding a reading text, and what is the essence of using formal and informal outline formats. So you're just going to identify, now answer these questions using short sentences. Do not write down very long essays. No, you have enough space given in your answer sheet. If you do not have your answer sheets, you may use your pieces of paper, but please do not write very long answers. Be brief and keep your answer short and simple. What is the importance of outlining? How does it help you in understanding a reading text? And what is the essence of using formal and informal outline formats? So again, your activity number 1, the outline of the text, and your activity number 4, this essay guided by the 3 questions, will be the only activities which will have to be submitted for week number 4. And this now is the end of our module 4. Thank you very much for looking into this video run through. Now we're trying to make it as short and simple, but I hope it helps you understand the content of our modules. Once again, this is your Sir Tax, and